Hey guys, AXL back for another war highlight video. It's the Minor League Wars, our first war with Iron Horse. Obviously, you can see we lost a very close war. Um, could have won at the end with the last attack. Actually, I did the last attack, and I had a dip fail. I just didn't have I didn't have enough time to plan it. It was a golem bowler into hog attack, and I just didn't have enough time to get thinking about it, and I don't know. I need a lot of time to plan. I'm not too great with acting on the fly. So yeah, that's what happened. But congratulations to Iron Horse. Really well fought. Especially their top did really well. Got the 2-star on our 1 and 2 really early on, and very well organized as well. So kudos to you guys. Very well done. But let's take a look at some attacks. I have with me Ron.
Hey
Ron,
guys.
hey. So we're gonna start with number 9. Obviously, we're not gonna cover any attacks or any bases that had more than 2 defenses. So first one is number 9. Mercy took out number 9. I forget which Mercies, but both Mercies got 6-packs. So really nicely done, Boyle and Dama.
Mhm.
So this is Boyle. Baby Dragons to funnel.
With two golems.
Okay, wall breakers in to break through. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, so coming on this side, there's a double giant bomb set behind the town hall. The goal was to get that archer tower down. Unfortunately, since the queen didn't go down fast enough, the wizards targeted her instead of the archer tower, and that hog that he sent was meant to go to the archer tower and set off those 2 giant bombs. So that was unfortunate. However, they only set off one of the bombs, so they did manage to stay alive for a little bit longer. But at this point, he sends in a giant to tank the some of the or actually, it's only tanking 1 Tesla. It was meant to tank maybe 2 of the Teslas, but then all of his hogs in from the right, sort of just as a big group into the Tesla farm,
Where it needs to be.
healing out, covering that giant bomb. 2 more hogs on that mortar just to get that mortar down to save the hog some time. And then at this
You
point,
see that
he's good at this point.
that yeah, that queen took a triple giant bomb or double giant bomb hit.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
And that was good. That was also a very, very nice funnel. I don't know if you saw the baby dragon at 1 made it all the way
Yeah,
over
I
to
saw
the
that.
king.
Yeah, that was
That
a really good value for that baby dragon.
very good. Yeah.
Actually, I think we were on voice. Were we on voice? I forget if he was on voice, but we were all on voice, and at the end, uh, I was shouting "swag your heal," and everyone's like, "No, don't swag it, just be safe." But
Yeah.
no, it was cause it was right after one of their attacks, and they swagged the heal on us, so that's why I was like, "Swag it." But yeah,
Oh,
definitely better to be safe. I was just joking, but
okay.
yeah, nicely done.
Yeah. Nicely done, Will.
Just swag the poison. Okay. Next
Yeah,
one is
easy.
number 11. Which mercy is this? Okay, this one is
Dama.
Dama's. This one is Dama's. So cleanup attack on number 11. I believe Ezel hit this first. Came really close. I think it was a 95%. Obviously going
Yeah,
in.
good value.
Yeah, it was a fresh hit. I think by Ezel. So yeah, it was. So didn't know that there was the Teslas there. Obviously, having that information, Dama comes in slightly different. It's got the Teslas down. The golems are sort of walking their way over as they take out each Tesla, so that's really good. Wizards got an archer tower over here, which is good, and the other archer towers on the other side. Everything's in at this point. It's got a second jump spell here. Um,
Yeah.
Queen's taking down the Expo. And at this point, he's gonna drop a heal spell down for those bowlers. Could have covered the queen there as well, but obviously in the middle of the attack, it was really hard to see. The queen, I think, does eventually die. He's gonna start sending in some targeted hogs here and there to take out some defenses while they're being distracted by the golem and golemites. Sends in a loon there on the wizard tower. That was a good thought. However, it does hit an air bomb, I think. Yeah, it hit an air bomb.
Almost to get it.
But yeah, almost did get. Yeah,
Oh, nearly. No, just a sliver.
yeah. If it didn't hit the air bomb, it would have gotten it for sure.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. And then the cannon too after that. But yeah, that was.
Oh yeah,
That's
at this point I was yelling at him to drop one hog on the wizard tower to tank for those other hogs because they were all on a sliver, so the wizard tower ended up killing a bunch of them. But by the time because of the delay, by the time I said it, it was too late on his end. It was because of the 3 or 4 second delay between what I'm seeing and what he's actually doing, so it was
Right.
a little bit late there. But he still had 2 hogs left in the bag, so he dropped 1 hog up there and 1 hog down here to help the rest of them. So,
Yeah.
very nicely done.
Yeah, way to get all the way in with. It was a nice kill squad. Hefty getting all the way into the back compartments.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, now we go into some fresh hits. All right, number 14. Again, Mercy.
Again.
This one is Dama. Dama again. So this one is a fresh hit by Dama. We were all on voice at this one. So this guy has a bunch of troll Teslas up at the top left. So
Yeah, they like the troll Teslas. There was quite a few.
Yeah.
Nice to be seen with most.
Yeah, for
most
sure.
Faces at 10.9.
I mean, it's meant to obviously trip up the first person.
Right.
Fortunately, we did do pretty well with some fast reaction, some luck in here and there, but Dama for sure had some good reaction on this base to be able to take it out. You'll see later on when he has to deal with the troll Teslas. Okay, so rage spell in. He's dropping in some hogs there just to target the archer tower and cannon while they're being tanked by the golemite there. Really nice. Barb King sets off a double giant bomb, sends in a couple of more hogs. So he's got the heal now on the Barb King. Sends in 2 hogs at the top. Notices there's a Tesla. Drops archers down. Notices there's 2 more Teslas. He figured at that point that this guy's got troll Teslas on the side, so he started dropping the archers down to see where they were, and got all the troll Teslas, dropped the hogs on the troll Teslas, and then kept just a couple for the back end. I think he's got
that
mortar
was
on
nicely
there.
done with Teslas. Very nicely done there.
And then finally the queen ends up helping with the expo there, and then everything ends up getting taken out, and then it's just a matter of cleanup at that point. Obviously not ideal, but considering it was a fresh hit, considering it was a fresh hit, it was really, really nicely improvised on his part with the troll Teslas.
Yeah, I think he might have had to use one more wizard than he would have liked at the start for that.
He lost the wizard immediately on a troll Tesla. So
yeah, but very nicely done.
Okay, number 15. This was mine. So I initially had a even crazier plan than the one I did. But you guys know me by now. My plans. I start off with an idea, and then as I'm going through like the details of my plan, what ends up happening is I see something I can do here, something I can do here, and then I end up making it way too complicated. So pretty much I had a different plan. I was gonna queen walk from 9 o'clock towards 6 o'clock, and then to deal with that inner air defense, I was gonna send 6 loons to the mortar and then haste it into the cannon and air defense, and then eventually walk down to the bottom, break in, and then take out all the stuff over there. And then I was gonna send Barb King and 3 Valks up at the top, to take care of the 2 wizard towers and the expo there, and then eventually I was gonna send in loons from the right. So after speaking with Nas was like, that's gonna take way too fucking long. So we came up with the second strategy, where I'm pretty much just shortening it. I'm drop 2 wizards at the bottom here, to start creating my funnel. Send in a test wall breaker, 3 more wall breakers. So I'm doing a queen charge directly into the bottom. So send in my healers here, at 5 healers, because I know I'm going to be dealing with a lot of point defense and a sweeper up at the top. So while that's happening, I dropped in funneling minions and archers at the top to clear the top section to get it ready for my Barb King. So at this point I dropped a rage down. She was getting a little bit low there, dealing with the expo. Now I'm got the 2 archer towers tanked. I dropped a minion on the left hand side just for some cleanup. Actually that minion actually ends up taking out the archer tower, so it was a pretty clutch minion. But anyway, so at this point she was taking a little bit long. Nas told me to drop the rage and the poison on the queen, so I did that. Unfortunately, she goes to the town hall first. We thought she was going to go to the archer tower first, but not a big deal. She finishes off the town hall. It actually helped me because it sped it up a little bit. So at this point, she's getting a little bit low here. I popped the ability. Didn't want her to die. And then at this point, the top is pretty much ready. I send in... I'm actually waiting at this point. I sent in wall breakers to break in the inner wall here. I sent in 1 test and then 3 more. I was waiting for that part to be done before I spent the wall breakers at the top, because I had to make sure that I broke the bottom wall first, so that my queen can reach the 2 air defenses. So at this point, the top wall is broken as well. I send in my Barb King, start my Lava Hound loons in from left and right. Lava Hound down, haste spell down. Sent in my second Lava Hound there, as my first one was about to bust, and pop my Barb King ability. I got the Wizard Tower down. Unfortunately, there's too much damage there for my Barb King. He's only level 27, so definitely need to get that upgraded. The haste spell was a little bit off, should have been slightly more to the left, but I got that heal spell down. I have 5 more balloons. I start dropping them here and there just to make sure that those defenses start going down, especially that wizard tower. So at this point, I know my queen's going to take down that left archer tower. I sent in 2 more balloons to the right archer tower. The air skeleton trap is getting taken care of by my queen and those 2 pups, and then I drop in my last 2 remaining loons on the left hand side for cleanup. It was really, really close on time. Very, very close. It was like 5 seconds left.
Yeah, that was really nice, because you had a lot of multitasking, which was really nice. You had the queen going to the air defenses at 9, while you had the main group of loons coming in at 3 to take those air defenses, and the king in the compartment taking out the wizard towers and expos.
Yeah.
So a lot of tanking going on for the loons, which was very nicely done.
Alright, so this one was done by Calvin, or Points. Comes in, this was also a fresh hit, by the way. So all of those were fresh hits, 14, 15, and 16. So got the golems down, found a Tesla farm here. Okay, poison spell down for the CC troops. Pops the Barb King ability. He gets actually killed pretty fast there with all the CC troops. So one thing sometimes you want to do is delay your Barb King. Make sure your golem gets in there first, and your golem triggers the CC troops. That way they all go to the golem instead of the Barb King. I think that's what happened. But anyway, sending in some hogs, really nice heal spell there. Actually triggering 2 giant bombs there separately. Finds a troll Tesla off to the right. All the hogs now converging over towards the last heal spell. They hit a giant bomb, but they get healed back up here in this last heal spell. And running a little bit thin on the hogs at this point. However, there's not much left. Obviously, you can see there's only a mortar and a archer tower left. Uh, I forget if he ends up taking. Yeah, he does end up getting the archer tower here. Drops a minion on the hut, but it gets taken out by a air bomb. Just these guys got really nice troll placements
Yeah.
for everything. A lot of their bases had really nice trap placements. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
we did have some really clutch, nice attacks, fresh hits. They did on their side as well.
Hmm.
Got the archer up top for that
Yeah.
elixir pump. That was really nice. Everything finishes off on the right hand side, so that builder hut's not too big of an issue.
Nicely done, Calvin.
Really nice. All right, number 17. So this one's Boyle. Both Mercies, like I said, getting 6 packs this war. So Mercy coming in. This was a cleanup attack. Knew that there was a lava hound in the clan castle. I believe he planned this with Nas. I think it was. But comes in with Golem Valks on the left hand side. Obviously, main goal here is to get the queen down. Barb King is extra, but gets the queen down, and then just starts in with his hogs while all of the golem and Valks are in there tanking. Gets the hogs in, just a ton of hogs. Gets those in, drops his first heal spell down, covering that section. Obviously, potential giant bomb area. I'm not sure if we got all the bombs there. They see there's a troll. Yeah, those are. I think those
Right
are meant
there.
for anti-witch slap. A lot of anti-witch slap designs.
Yeah, we had a lot less witch slapped attacks this war than
Yeah, it's
previous.
because we noticed that their bases were very anti-witch slap, so
Mm.
we went with hogs, a lot of hogs instead. Some air, here and there, but um, the hog taking out that the sweeper was really big because there's another giant bomb behind that sweeper. So the hog taking that out prevented the hogs from even pathing into the giant bombs.
Yeah.
But a lot of troll giant bombs. There's 2 in the core next to the sweepers. But yeah, not really built for anti-hog, but definitely built for like anti-witch slap.
Yeah, and as you can see, I mean, he barely even had to use the queen. He just used it for cleanup, just because.
Yeah, because he didn't want to. He didn't want to have to deal with the lava hound here.
CC.
This scared us. We were screaming at this point not to pop the ability. Well, I was screaming to pop the ability early, but then at that point he popped the ability, almost took out the hound. Had the hound popped and all the pups went on to the hogs, it might have been close.
It might
But
have been close on time. Yeah.
yeah, but really nicely done. Both Mercies, Dama and Boyle.
Yeah.
Um,
Great attacks, guys.
Those of you who don't know, the both Mercy accounts belong to a former member, who left and gifted his accounts. But anyway, so next one is number 18, Timo. Also, fresh hit. This one is a fresh hit. 18 and 19 are both fresh hits as well. So comes in with some just straight off the bat some cleanup troops. And then also, I believe, if I had to guess, he meant to do that to just make sure there's no troll Teslas there. After seeing the amount of troll Teslas that the opponents had.
Right.
But comes in with a 2 golem tank. The bottom golem is actually going to die, but he does end up getting the funnel created, as well as gets a Tesla and a mortar in the process. So the rest of his kill squad goes up north with the upper golem. Has the poison down for the CC, and then the rage spell down for the bowlers. Second poison spell down on the queen, 'cause she was actually behind the wall. Don't know how she got herself in there, but the one place that that Timo couldn't reach. But anyway, comes in with his hogs from the bottom. Again, some corner Teslas with giant bombs, meant to obviously be anti-witch slap and pretty anti-hog as well, if I, you know. But anyway, comes in, hits a bunch of spring traps, nice spring trap placements there. Comes to the last section, drops a heal spell there, good placement there, covering pretty much most of the defenses here. More spring traps.
Yeah, very good spring traps on for those.
That heal spell barely covering that wizard tower as well. Really nice placement there. Hogs take a split here. Right half gets sprung again. Left half hits a giant bomb. Really nice troll placements here, obviously. But at this point,
both heroes still alive.
yeah, both heroes are still alive, and there's only two defenses left. The heroes, the queen's taking out the last archer tower. Only thing left is a Tesla, so does end up getting the 3-star here.
Yeah.
Very nicely done.
Great job, Timo.
All right, finally number 20. Last attack. This was a cleanup attack. That I did right before I went to sleep. This is my last attack yesterday. I think Timo attacked this first. So plan is to have the wizards come in from the right hand side. I'm pretty much copying what Timo did because I saw that one of his wizards went up to eventually take the town hall. However, I kind of screwed up. He dropped it on the elixir pump, and then the wizard went to the hut, and then it went to the spell factory, and then the town hall. I screwed up by dropping it on the hut first, and because of that, the wizard came in at a different angle, and the queen, I think, ends up sniping it. On the bottom, I'm dropping golem, 2 wizards, baby dragon to create a funnel on this side, and then eventually I'm going to drop a golem on the other side. The baby dragon there is meant to kill the archer tower, possibly the cannon. I did get some good value for that baby dragon, taking out both of those defenses there. What I did not expect is my golem dying that fast, so what ends up happening is my golem gets murdered by the Tesla, the Expo, and the CC troops. Fortunately, I had the poison down fast enough that it pretty much almost took out the baby dragon. My queen finishes it off with 1 shot. At this point, I sent in my bowlers. I sent in 2 hogs there on the air defense because I know that I have to take it out for a different part of my plan, which came later. Dropped the jump spell down. Luckily, most of my bowlers went inside. Only 1 walked on me. Queen is taking out the Expo. I sent in drags from the right hand side to kill the queen. They take out the Tesla and then move on to kill the queen. I was supposed to drop the poison on her, but forgot at that point. Pretty much brain dead at this point. But dropped the baby dragon. Dropped 2 loons down to try to take out that Tesla and then move on to the archer tower. However, didn't manage to get it down because of the air bomb that went up, that went off on my balloons. I dropped in hogs on the top. However, there was the troll giant bomb there, so that took out my hogs. So right now I'm just waiting, and my queen does end up taking the archer tower down. And at this point, my spotters, I think it was Nas, I forgot who else it was, but I think it was Tim maybe, told me to drop my heal spell down on my queen, which I forgot to drop on my bowlers. So the heal spell actually lets her heal back to pretty much almost full, maybe 75%, 80%, and then I still have my 2 dragons up, pretty close on time again, but ends up getting the 3. Really lucky.
It was nice with the dragon's idea though, taking out the queen, and then obviously make it all the way to the end. That was good there.
Shout out to One Hive. That's where
Nicely
I learned
done.
it.
Nicely done.
Haven't used it in a really long time, but that base, there was nothing on the right hand side other than the Tesla to even, damage the dragon. So I knew that
Right.
I could do that. But anyway, really nice war, guys. Good effort. We definitely need to improve on some things, obviously, but really, really good effort all around it, especially the Town Hall 9s. Really proud of the Town Hall 9s. Handled business. We definitely could improve on the top, but the overall really good first war. Again, congratulations to Iron Horse. Good luck for the rest of the season, and hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.
Great war. Goodbye, everybody.
Later. Bye.